Welcome back, LEGO enthusiasts, to Heart of Kid Productions. I know it's been a minute, but I had a huge haul for the month of August already on the 1st and 3rd, so let's get right into it. First thing I'm going to show you is I actually picked up Lion's Knight's Castle. Now, obviously, this is something that's pretty pricey. Obviously, with prices going up, it was going to be about $350, but now it's $400 in the States. So it's something that I actually wanted. As a kid, I always wanted a castle, but as I grew up, we could not afford a ton of Lego or a ton of expensive sets or even mediocre sets. So I got kind of small little Legos that I actually did show off recently. But I really did appreciate that. But now that I can afford to buy some bigger and better things, here we are. But at the end of the day, these are still expensive sets. I did spend a bunch of money this month. It definitely hurts my wallet, but I was able to afford it, luckily. But that comes down to working hard, saving money, and just saving up for what you got. And there's some sets that I wasn't actually able to pick up. Like I wanted the Sanctum Sanctorum, but I also wanted a bunch of other things. So I kind of put that one on the back burner right now. So I will get that one at a later date. And obviously they're coming out with another couple other sets like the Hogwarts Express, which is going to be about $500. So supposedly on the 30th they're going to come out with that, so looking forward to seeing the design supposedly on the 16th. So just be aware, keep your eyes peeled on YouTube. I'm sure people will be posting on Lego will be posting what it looks like, the actual build, and we'll finally get to see that and see if it's worth the $500. But it will be something that I'll probably want to get in the future. Hopefully it would be nice to be able to get it on first day, but we shall see. Now with the Lion's Knight's Castle, what's really cool is it's a castle, like I said, I wanted when I was a kid, but we couldn't afford it. But this is something I love how it folds in. It looks amazing, and it comes with almost everything that you could ask for. Now it's missing one thing, and to me, it's got a beautiful queen right there on a horse, but it doesn't have a king. Now, I grew up, if there's a castle and there's a queen in it, there's definitely a king. So for me, this is missing the mark on that. But guess what? That's okay, because I went and bought my own personal king, which is from one of the old sets, but I went to a Bricks and Minifigs and they had this guy, and I was like, well, I plan on buying this set, so I need the king. And obviously I showed this off on a little haul probably a month or so ago, so there he is to add to my nice little castle collection. So now my castle will be complete with a king and a queen. So I will probably modify it and make 2 thrones so they can sit side by side, because that's just the way it is. I love it. You need the king and the queen because they're both equal and both awesome, and it just fit perfectly in this set. So anyways, something really amazing, and like I said, I really wanted this, so I got it. I can't wait to build it, to see it in its complete form, and just be in awe of it. So obviously there's another expensive set coming out, and Lego has increased, so I understand that's going to be hard for people to afford. So what I do is, given I know what's coming out, I hear the dates, and I'm like budgeting here and there. What do I want to get? What do I want to sacrifice? In regards to maybe my other hobbies or things that I actually want, because the Razor Crest will be coming out, and that's going to be about $550, I believe. And I've already put money aside for that, so a portion of that, and we'll see how that looks, because that definitely would be probably a day one buy depending on the scale and how it actually ends up being. But we shall see. So expect a review of that one if I decide to get that one as well. But this was one that I definitely wanted, and I love all the figures. I love that it comes with a ton of figures, like the Bugle did, because that was really cool. Marvel's Bugle, so that was really nice to get a ton of figures, just like you had a ton of figures here. So that's great. Now we're gonna jump into some other stuff I bought. And obviously right here I got the Fast and the Furious Dodge Charger RT, and I have built that already, and it is amazing. I love that it came with Dom. Obviously I love that they're doing these new movie cars to go along with the Speed Champions, and it's an 8 stud wide, and it looks amazing. So I'm really glad about that. And then obviously I got the James Bond, and that one looks awesome. So I can't wait to build that one either. And obviously it's got the main character Bond in there, 007. So looks really good. Daniel Craig, amazing guy, good actor. I love his movies. especially Casino Royale. That was probably my favorite out of the three that he's made so far. So really cool. And then I ended up getting this Aston Martin because this was one I did not have yet. My son had this one and he built these cars, but I love that gray racing car, and I definitely had to get this one. So I was like, might as well out, because I was buying multiple bulks to get these, and was able to knock this out and get some free promotion. So that's awesome. Over here to the left, we got some Star Wars sets. Obviously, I got the Obi-Wan with the Kaminoan, Tan Wee, and I love this Obi-Wan Kenobi right there. So that's really cool. And then I also got another Stormtrooper pack, or Snowtrooper pack. Now, I've been collecting these maybe one a month because I want to get a total of 12 so I can fill up the AT-AT. Now, I do not have the AT-AT yet because obviously that is a huge price point. And then it also jumped up to $850, which is crazy to me, but it is what it is. And so that one I will get in the future, not near future, but in the future before it retires, because it is one that I will be saving up for. So, and obviously you can see I got the Inquisitor. Now this one I actually got, I didn't have any doubt I was gonna get this, because once I saw the ship, I thought it looked amazing, and it looked so cool. I loved the design. I thought it would look awesome. And it comes with these amazing figures. The 3 Inquisitors, the Grand Inquisitor, obviously Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Obi-Wan in this one looks awesome. So for me, I never got the Grand Inquisitor or any of the Inquisitor guys before, but this one, after watching a little bit of Obi-Wan Kenobi TV show, I was like, I need to get this set in general, just because those figures look amazing. And I'm trying to get a lot of the Jedi figures that I missed out on. So, you know, definitely want the enemies. I've got Darth Maul and all them, but, you know, definitely ones that I missed out on. So definitely be picking them up. So this is one part of the haul that I got, but obviously I ended up getting a lot more. So let's get down into it. So right here, going into Disney now. So obviously I got the Haunted Mansion. Now the Haunted Mansion was actually really cool to me because I've got the mini scale Disney castle, and I also have the full-size Disney castle as well. Now, was I disappointed that they came with the mini haunted house? No, I was not. I actually was really happy to see this, and I love the exclusive figure right there. So for me, I was like, this is perfect. I love it because I could utilize it for something in my Disneyland theme park in the future that I plan on building. So I was like, this will be great. Do I want an actual Disney Haunted Mansion from Disneyland built modular style? Yes, I do. But with everything that's going on with the price hike and a lot of sets that I actually want right now, especially spending $400 on this castle, I am glad they did not come out with a full scale one right now, because like I said, I had to pass up on the Sanctorum, and I had to pass up on that right now. I will get it in the future, but if they would have came out with a modular sized Haunted Mansion, I know I would have probably like dug into my savings and actually bought it, just because I was like, oh, I want it now. Now again, I'm patient, and I could wait. So if I didn't have the money, I could have been like, okay, you know, I'll just wait. It'll be available for a little while. But it is something that I probably would have tried to pick up on the first day. So I do hope in the future, given we do have the life size, or not life size, but obviously mini figure scale Disney Castle, I would hope they continue this theme with making this Haunted Mansion. And I know we just got a haunted house, so I have that one, but I mean, this is Disney, so you really want to include the actual Haunted Mansion from Disney, because the pieces they would utilize for that, and so many themes in there that they could use and make, especially with the nice little witch that's in there in the globe or whatever, the crystal ball, is really cool. So I would love to see that, you know. So there's a lot of amazing things, but obviously this fits my fancy. I got it. I was like, hey, this is perfect for me, so no big deal. But continuing on with Disney, we got another one right here. All right, well, let's move the king out of the way. But yeah, so it's funny because I don't collect dots, but given this is Disney, the reason I got it is right there. All these custom prints for all these dots. And what I love about that is when I do build my theme park in the future, because I do have the original Lego roller coaster, I plan on getting the new roller coaster in the future, but obviously that's pricey too.
there's so many things I can do with these tiles to actually like add them to like walkways or just put them around Disneyland, make up some beautiful little theme area. It'll be just great. I know I'll probably buy another one of these or order them online, Bricklink in the future or whatever. But also, when you go to Disneyland or Disney World, they have those hidden Mickeys all over the park. So, it's always cool to be like, oh, I saw a hidden Mickey over here in Galaxy's Edge. So, or you can't find any and you ask an attendant, like, look, just help me, give me some tips because I can't find any, and they're like, oh, there's one when you walk in here, make sure you look in that room, like, cool. So then you like, hold on, I can't leave this room until I find it, so that's just a really cool thing to do at Disneyland, just to, not really waste time. But if you are stuck in a line, and there's an actual hidden Mickey in one of the rooms, then, might as well enjoy that, see if your kids can find it or you can find it, So something really cool. So I got those for that. And then obviously you can utilize all these other pieces to make, a floor or whatever. Also, continuing with Disney, obviously got another one of those prints with, this is design and stitch on. Again, I'll utilize those pieces for whatever. Not going to actually stitch this onto jeans or anything like that. This is just for the prints. So utilize those pieces. And obviously, like you can see right here, they've got like Mickey designs with ears using the circles and stuff. So right there, like you could just utilize this to your heart's content to put hidden Mickeys everywhere. And I just love that. So that is definitely going to work. So, and we got even more Mickey. So here we go. Now, this is a 4+ set. Now, the reason I got this was I didn't get it for the set. I got it for the figures. And I just love the Night Mickey. I love Minnie's outfit. And definitely Donald as the gesture. Like, that is just awesome. And then you got Princess Daisy over there. But what's great about this, because I was like, usually I'll just part it out and then utilize the pieces for whatever. But what I love about this is because if you've been to Disneyland or Disney World, it has already this little night theme, and it has like the chair back there. So I can utilize this for my theme park and just have it as a meet and greet to meet, Mickey the Knight and, Minnie, and then the Gesture Donald and Princess Daisy, and have a dragon over there that you can sit on, but actually have like the kids in line to meet and take a photo with the characters. So, and it already has the castle backdrop, because it's kiddie and it's perfect. It would be perfect for that. So I was like, oh, this is a great idea. And again, I love these little black Mickey pieces because they're just perfect that you can put around as hidden Mickey pieces wherever. So I love that because a bunch of the Disney sets that have come out with stuff like that. So, or you can utilize them as the floor or anything else or a wall, just have a bunch of them kind of creating just the Mickey faces or whatever. So I thought that was really cool. So definitely wanted that. And then we of course got another one. So, and this one I actually wanted, again, another floor press set because I like the prints. I definitely love Minnie and her classic gear, and then obviously Mickey wearing his high school sweater or jacket, sports jacket, and then Goofy up here in a different outfit from what we've gotten. So obviously I'll part this out, I'll use these pieces for whatever, and as you see there's two more Mickey like symbols that I can use for the ground, like I said, or walls or whatever. So that's great. But at the end of the day, like, I love their outfits, and it kind of reminds me of the movie Grease. If you've never seen it, it's a classic with John Travolta. It's a great movie. Obviously, my generation knows. My sister watched it religiously growing up, so I ended up growing to love it. But they're definitely wearing that era's outfits, and I just was like, this is great. Looks beautiful. So I ended up picking that. So obviously huge haul, right? And we're not even done. So got a couple other little things. Now I ended up getting this little hen house. Now it's funny because they've come out with like the grocery store, which is way overpriced in my opinion. But I do love the concept. I love the grocery store. Now I have a grocery store already because it's the Quickie Mart. But do I want a regular grocery store in my Lego City? Yes. I might get that set in the future to modularize it, maybe get a second, but I will not buy it at the price that they're selling. If it goes on sale somewhere, I would definitely pick it up, but it is way overpriced. But you know what I love? I love these figures with their nice little apron and the little symbol, because I ended up getting this little poly bag for $4 or $5. So it comes with the bunny, but it comes with another one of those guys, and as you can see, they're wearing the same symbol. So I love that. You know, for me, it'll be like if I'm gonna get the grocery store in the future, I want a bunch of these with those actual figures wearing the same symbol, so they're all working together. You know, it kind of completes the look. So for me, that was really cool. So, and the chicken coop was pretty cheap, so I got that and this one at the same time. So that was cool. So this is my Lego haul for August. Now, as you can see, it is a pretty massive haul. I did break the bank a little bit on this one, but what's great about buying a bunch of sets within a certain time frame together or separate, because you know you're going to be spending and buying, you end up getting hooked up with promotions, which is great. And there wasn't really too many promotions, but what happened was there was the Forest Hideout promotion, and that goes perfect with my castle, because obviously I was like, oh well, it's the cool little Forest Hideout from when you were a kid that I never got, but I was like, okay, you know, this is really cool. So I was like, you know, I'll buy some sets and I'll get a Forest Hideout promotion. So I was like, cool. But since I was spending a good amount of money, I was like, you know, break it up and let's see what we get. So not only did we get one, we got a second, we got a third, we got a fourth, and we got a fifth. So I got 5 Forest Hideout promotions with this, which I presume these go, I think I saw, you know, they're kind of been selling like hotcakes because they've been sold out or whatever, but I think like 30, 35, even more than that a piece. So to me, I got what, 30, 60, 90, 100. So probably close to about $140, $150 worth of free promotion because I got all these Forest Hideouts. Now, can I turn around and sell these? Yes, I probably could. But you know, at the end of the day, I'm a collector, and for me, this benefits because not only do I have 2 Forest Man figures per box, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. So I've got 10 Forest Men plus the ones that came in the Lion Knight's Castle, and I could just change the faces so they don't look duplicate. But now I have a nice little army of Forest Men, you know, so that's great. My own personal Robin Hood, and then I could utilize all these sets and make a nice, awesome, bigger tree build. Instead of just having this small little Forest Man's hideout and make it an actually really cool thing. So maybe that's something I'll do in the future as a mock, because for certain sets I will, you know, get promotions and be like, oh cool, I don't really care for that, and I'll sell it. But for this type of stuff that I actually want to keep and build and design, you know, it's just great. I spent a lot of money, but I ended up getting hooked up and able to actually get more promotions than just 1 or 2. So it's kind of a great deal. And at the end of the day, you know, I mean, I got 1 for the Lion Knight's Castle alone when I bought that, you know, so it was like, oh man, I wish they would have gave me more, because obviously you're spending $400, but that's not going to happen. But it would have been really cool, but I ended up ordering online as well, so I got some Star Wars stuff, and I got another Forest Man's Hideout before they sold out. And then, you know, I went to another Lego store and I got another Forest Man's Hideout, and I bought some more and got some more. So basically, you know, break it up, benefit yourself in the long run. But there was so many Lego sets that I still wanted to get, like the Santorum I told you about, which I will get in the future, like the Loop Coaster, which has been available for a little bit. But there's other sets, the Star Wars sets, that haven't even come back into stock again, which is the Republic Fighter Tank with Mace Windu, that I want more of, you know. And then the AT-TE was delayed. And for me, that's kind of good, because I was like, oh, it's delayed, but it is something I would have definitely picked up on the first day, because I had Commander Rex. Well, guess what? That's delayed, so now I have to wait, like everyone else, to try to find out when it's coming out and hope we get one before it's completely sold out, and then you got to wait months. But anyways, this was my Lego haul. I will be doing a review for the Fast and Furious, possibly some other sets when I build them, but obviously I got so much to do. And I also
will be doing a review on my Groot that I ended up buying with that set. I showed you guys that small hole that my wife actually hooked me up with. So anyways, I hope you guys all had an awesome August so far. I hope you guys got a lot of sets that you guys wanted, but I made out like a bandit. Again, you know, I saved up so I can afford this. At the same time, you know, for things that you want and hobbies that you enjoy, like I said, as long as you have the kid or heart of a kid, you can enjoy everything and anything. But also it costs money, so you have to work hard. You gotta, you know, do what you need to do so you can afford and enjoy everything that you want. So there's so many other hobbies that I'm into, like you can see over there, my arcade systems are going, and there's a new one coming out here in the near future that I want. So it's like, ooh, do I spend my money on Lego? Do I spend my money on this arcade machine that's coming out, or do I kind of wait and see what I'm gonna do? So at the same time, you got to be smart with your money, save your money, spend it on what you want, but make sure you can pay your bills and take care of yourself and your family. So at the end of the day, I want to thank you guys for watching. Hit that like notification button. Let me know what you all think. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, and I hope you guys got yourself some great sets, and let me know what's your favorite, and we'll talk again soon. All right, well, you guys have a blessed day, and I will talk to you another time. All right, bye.